I'm Task Force Airsoft Alpha, and this is Task Force Airsoft Delta.
Hi.
And today we're going to be explaining why we got into YouTube, why we got into Airsoft, and I'm also going to be covering and going over my Elite Force Gen 2 h8r, and why I painted it, and why I did, well, everything with it. And let's get straight to the point. So, I've always loved revolvers as a kid, and recently, about 3 years ago, we got into Airsoft, and I just felt like that I had to buy a revolver. So, at first, I found this $100 pistol, but it was a little expensive. And then I was going on there, and thanks to my friend Task Force Airsoft Delta, he pointed out this really nice gun, the Elite Force h8r Gen 1. Now, at the time, the Gen 1 was really cool, had a really sleek, modern aesthetic. But a couple months later, the Gen 2 came out. And that is when I decided to spring on the opportunity and go ahead and grab it for Christmas. And ever since then, I've been looking for a new Airsoft primary to go along with my Airsoft secondary. And I'll just explain to you, since my friend's camera shy, how he got into Airsoft. So, it originally started out with only me, but eventually, about a year ago, I pushed him into liking the sport a lot more than he already did. And he just decided this year that for Christmas, he's going to buy his first Airsoft gun, he's going to buy a mask, and he's going to buy all that. This year, I'm getting an AK-47 by SEMA, and he is getting an M4 by, I don't know what brand. But that was one of the first moments I knew that we would probably be in this sport for a while. And I just decided as of that point, let's just start a YouTube channel. And that's how we ended up here.
With Task Force Airsoft Alpha and Task Force Airsoft Delta.
We also have... So, let's get straight to the point. The gun I came here to discuss. The Elite Force h8r Gen 2. So this bad boy is custom paint job by me. I personally think I did a really good job for my first gun ever painted. I put some athlete's tape on it for grip on the handle because I had no good grip. And I personally feel like this gun is a great pick. It's only $70. And I would call it a primary secondary because it's pretty good. And seriously, I would recommend it. So let me grab the other thing real quick. So now we're going over the two magazines. 10 round magazines. The gun is CO2 powered, so I wouldn't expect CO2 to go in these magazines. I have 3 mags, 1 in the gun. I could not paint them. They would have jammed up in the gun in the rotation sequence, and I really didn't want that for the gun. It's a pretty expensive gun as of starter Airsoft, because I thought like some of the best guns out there were only like $300 at the time. The middle hole is not another firing slot. It is where the magazine gets held in by the gun, and that's about it for the magazines. I mean, they're Oreos. They're also lightweight, really reliable. They're much lighter than most other pistol magazines, M4 magazines, AK magazines, everything. I mean, honestly, the only thing lighter is a shell that's packed with air that comes in normal revolvers, and they're way harder to keep track of. So let's go over the next thing. So the next thing we're covering is the bandages. So I had a bit of a problem with the length of the bandages originally on the gun. They aren't bandages, they're athlete's tape, but I just call them bandages. I'm actually thinking about attaching a flashlight onto the gun and a suppressor, and wrapping the suppressor in this and making it look like the flashlight is held on only by this and not by a Picatinny rail. So I have a bigger one. I'm going to be using this one to put on my AK-47 for Christmas. It's SEMA. And this one is just spare that I may put on the suppressor. And that's about it for the gun and what I have left for the gun in its reveal. I use 3 different colors for the color of the gun. And hold on. Here's the gun. Give me a second. Okay, and we are using a light brown, a dark brown, and a really nice green. So the green really matches in with the bushes, and the brown and the light brown indicate shadows and dead leaves and stuff like that. I also cut off the orange tip, spray painted over that. I will not be keeping it out of the case. I kept the glow dot sights, and the hop-up is right there. I made sure specifically not to paint the hop-up. The safety is still black. The hammer is still silver. The mag release is still silver. Well, gray. The magazine is still black. I could not paint them, like I said. And the trigger is still silverish, grayish. I didn't spray paint any of it. But yeah, I just wanted to go over a video of why we started off in Airsoft and why we were doing all this and why we really are trying to make it somewhere in the world. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, hit the like button. It would really help out if you subscribed as well. And if you would leave a comment, I would be so kind as to listen to it, reply to it, and well, thanks for watching, and I'm about to shout out 2 of my friends. So go to Task Force Airsoft Beta, Charlie, and Delta. My friends own 2 of them, and then one of ours is all of ours. We all share the channel, and that's what we're going to be uploading gameplay to alongside of our main channels. We aren't doing this just to make money. We are doing this to have fun. And we're doing this so that people can watch our videos and enjoy our stuff. I will talk to you later.